accountant hit me up. First thing I see is ATM withdrawals. Every day for the last 2.5 months. I'm like, what the f? Mind you, I'm in Paris, and the withdrawals are happening. The address of the withdrawals are right across the street from my f***ing house.
So YourRage addressed and detailed what led to the incident between him and his longtime friend Greg. And it's all funny because according to him, all this started in Paris when he was on the trip, and his accountant called him to let him know that some purchases has been made from his personal card, not his business card.
Is there any reason why you've been using your personal card over your business card lately? I'm putting money every time you go negative, but I don't know if you're using the wrong card on accident, but I just want to know, like, what is that? Off the rip, I'm like, huh?
All this led to daily purchases of like 2K, 1K, and of course, YourRage waited till he came back and he suspected Greg from day one. Now, it's interesting why he would suspect Greg from day one and not other people that may probably have access to his house or other things going on. But that's important to take note of as to what I would say towards the end of this video.
God damn, it's a minimum of 1,000 a day, not including this being spent on random. So I'm like, who the f? I'm like, wait, no. The first thought that came to my head was Greg, only because of the location where my is being spent. I know not to think Jordan. I know not to think my cousin. The first thought in my head was Greg. But I'm like, no, that's up. I can't think my dog would do that. It's not. There's an answer somewhere. It's not Greg. It's not my best friend of 25 years. It's not Greg. So immediately I felt like shit. I'm like, no, I can't think like that. It's not Greg.
Now, what YourRage would tell you as to some of the things or one of the things that Greg was spending money on, you will realize that it really is or was a sickness.
This is a sickness, but I enjoy it.
Can you imagine taking money from your homeboy, from your friend, your longtime childhood friend, of thousands of dollars just to give a girl money that blocks you and doesn't want to be with you?
I beg your pardon?
Let me be wrong. Please let me be wrong. I was not wrong. I was already mad before. Like, as y'all could see from that video, I was broken. I was tight. On God, I felt like a nigga died. And then I found out what the fuck he was using my money on. And then I found out what he was saying about me. The bitches. Just know, if you knew what he was doing with that money, y'all would castrate that nigga. Oh, God. The most cucked out. I'm talking like a bitch calling it. His bitch, I'm about to go fucking on another nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Bye. Blocks him. The next day, unblocks him. Send me some money. Sends him $2,000, whatever, how much she asked for. Sends videos of him crying. Please, I just want to be with you. I have all the money you can. Josh will never run out of money. I can't even say the rest of the shit he was spending my money on. Because them type of conversations can only happen in court. On God, I can't say it on here, and I won't.
Talk about self-love. Self-love is so important that if you do not love yourself first, you will ruin and destroy every single thing that you hold dear to you, and the things that don't love you, you will eventually lose them.
Emotional damage!
And this is one of those typical examples where it really breaks the trust that YourRage can really much have for anybody, because the real fact is that anybody can do this to you. And that's not supposed to make things easier to think about, but it's to let you know that a lot of people are really not working on themselves as they should. A lot of people are distracted with other people because other people can be a distraction. A relationship can be a distraction. Money can be a distraction. Drugs can be a distraction.
Stay off the weed!
Wait for a second. I gotta ask a question. Have y'all subscribed to this channel yet? I know you are enjoying this video, so make sure you subscribe so we can fly. Back to the video. And if one doesn't realize that despite the life that you want may actually be happening because you're doing well in your business, doing well in your workplace, you will still live a miserable life despite you're giving off the impression that you're happy.
I seen niggas saying, this is what happens when you just don't put your boys on my nigga, I gave this nigga jobs. I gave this nigga jobs that got nothing to do with me. I had this nigga work for me if he wanted it. I gave this nigga free bread when he wanted shit. What a house this nigga? What are you talking about? Because I was like, okay, obviously something wrong with this nigga. We're gonna get our boy some help, some therapy. I'm gonna try as hard as I can. Cause by the time I die or whatever happens to us, I can say I fucking tried, my nigga.
Your Age is a typical example of somebody that I would say is a good person. He tried to be there for this man. He gave him a job, gave him ways to sustain himself. But this is a typical situation of somebody else cannot want something good for you more than you want it for yourself. Greg, in this case, had the opportunity to make himself better. His mom abandoned him, apparently.
Damn. I'm sorry.
That sucks. And when somebody does not know their potential, this is what they end up doing. Sometimes, not every time, because there's a nuance to this conversation. Friends are meant to be your foundation, people that help you through your tough times and enjoy with you in your good times. But sometimes there's always that snake in the group that does not want what's best for you. Not because they actually like to hurt you, but it's because they have a flawed character and they're willing to put other things that should not be as valuable as your friendship better, or they're choosing to value it more than the friendship that they have with you.
Because when none of his friends, when none of his bitches, when not even his own fucking mother wanted shit to do with him, wanted him to rot in jail, I was like, nah, that's my brother. That's my brother. You feel me? Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. You can't trust nobody, Chad. You can't trust nobody but yourself. Dead ass. And anybody say I gave him the fucking card, are you fuck? I don't give nobody my fucking card, my nigga. When he said, you gave me the card, bro, do you know what the fuck he means by that? That means once upon a time, when we went to the gas station and I was filling up my tank and he wanted some chips or grabba for his weed, I said, okay, go inside, get some grabba. It's $2, my nigga. And I got my card right fucking back. He stole my fucking card. Cause I was around the house going, where's my card? Like, I remember one time saying, yo, I haven't seen my blue card in a minute. Where is it? I don't know. Where is it? You fucking...
And in this case, Greg valued other things more than your age. He may say that he valued your age's friendship more than these things, but his actions show otherwise. And that is why, at the end of the day, a lot of people can say whatever they need to say to get what they want. People will lie to get what they want. People will deceive to get what they want. People will do and say all types of things to get what they want, so long as it's possible.
It is a curse.
But actions, at the end of the day, never lie. It might be a bit tricky at the beginning because you're trying to figure things out, but time will always tell. Time will reveal all things. And if you just choose to do what is best for you, not be vengeful, because at the end of the day, it's you that will suffer, you will eventually figure all these things out. And in the case of your age, he just figured out that Greg is somebody that he should cut off for the rest of his life, which he did. So, it's quite unfortunate because he just bit the hands that feed you. And unfortunately, Greg's life would not be the same ever again. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to enjoy your day.